To support this podcast, go to positivesarcasm.com/donate. Any amount is appreciated. Once again, positivesarcasm.com/donate. Thank you and enjoy the program. No, I probably had COVID like 74 times. I have no clue, and I don't care.
Everybody liked Blanche. Because Blanche was a pig who took it in the ass.
Did you smell your poop? Did you learn anything? Did you read about the dog story?
Why the fuck is my ex-girlfriend, who I despise, calling me?
A lot to blame on the news. It's a lot to blame on Anthony Fauci, that Italian leprechaun.
Almost like it never existed, but it fucking did. So do me a favor, go yourself.
Jay here, PositiveSarcasm.com, recorded here from Zorvino Vineyards. Recorded here from Zorvino's Vineyards in Sandown, New Hampshire. Pretty sure that's where I am. Find me on Instagram at +_sarcasm, Facebook.com/POS_sarcasm, Gab, Minds, Wisdom. Email me directly, positivesarcasm@outlook.com. You can go to my website, contact me there, positivesarcasm.com. Click on the contact section. All right, this has been a hell of a weekend. So I prep all my stuff. I got this contract, I think a couple months ago, and we signed everything before the Putin price hike. Should have inflated my prices. So I'm here at a vineyard out in the middle of nowhere. Bride and groom are not going to be here for quite some time, so I'm getting my preliminary shots. I've had a shitload of courtesy of a Wide Awake Coffee Company. And let's just start this. Okay, I get here, and everything's looking good. I'm getting my preliminary shots. I'm like, this is gonna be awesome. It's a hot day, but it's okay. I got 2 sets of clothes, and then all of a sudden, like the bride's family gets here. I'm like, cool. This is where I introduce myself. I've already introduced myself to the coordinator, who represents the vineyard, and I go upstairs and I follow them with the dress, and I get all those cool shots. I'm taking pictures of the chandelier, the chandelier, getting all my normal setup going as a videographer, and then I'm just piddling around, just making sure that the makeup lady's here. Okay, let's talk to the makeup lady, and let's go ahead and make sure that there's anything they need. I mean, I'll be around explaining my rules of operation, how flexible I am, and how long I'm going to be here. And it's like, great, awesome. So everything seems to be, everything's going according to my normal plan. I'm here bright and early, and then I'm looking at getting all the shots that's been requested of the family, and I'm like, cool. Then all of a sudden I'm like, okay, cool. I talked to the bride's father, and it's awesome. Looked like a normal blue-collar guy, worked all his life, great. And then I'm just like, oh, bride's here. So I'm grabbing my stuff. I walk over there. I introduce myself. She looks at me perplexed. And I'm like, okay. And I'm already blanking on the first name of the bride, which is, I mean, it's fine. I blank on women's first names all the time. And then she's like, I didn't hire a videographer. I'm like, okay. Are you sure? Maybe your husband did as a surprise? She's like, mm-hmm. So I go into the calendar, and I'm looking at this thing, and I'm like, today's the, right? And she's like, tomorrow's the 17th. And I'm like, looking at the thing, and I go, oh, I'm at the wrong fucking wedding. I drove an hour and 15 minutes to get here. I had to drive all the way back. I quietly packed up my stuff, walked out the door, said, see you tomorrow, not the bride, because I definitely won't see her tomorrow, and left, drove an hour back. And then it wasn't until later on something else happened, but then I get back to where I'm staging. I'm like, all right, well, I'm with Chase. I'm going to take him for a walk, and it's going to be, I'm going to spend the afternoon with him. It's no big deal. And I was fine. I was actually fine. I was like, it happens. Well, I got some preliminary shots. It's fine. I'll get the rest tomorrow, obviously. So we go for a walk, and I'm sitting out back with Chase, and it's great. And I'm sitting there in my the only green pair of clothes I have, and I'm sitting there just I smell my hands. Did I shit myself? Something's wrong here. And I'm like checking my shorts. I'm like, am I an adolescent? And then I'm like, I look at Chase. He seems pretty happy. He comes over. I touch him. Fucking dog, again, rolls in bear shit. Before this, I mean, things were going fine. I got home, and I'm like, no big deal. It was kind of an LOL moment. Like, yeah, I went to the wrong wedding. Nice job, idiot. Gas prices. But then it was the moment I snapped was when I was trying to open a little creamer, a little Snickers creamer for my coffee, and it didn't want to open. And that's when that little thing is what set me off. I was like, God damn it, son of a motherfucking cocksucker. And that's when I broke. And then my dog rolls in shit. His $70 tick collar, his legacy collar, throw his ass in the bathtub, because obviously I can't have a dog roaming around the place covered in a bear's asshole. So I had to clean his ass off. Literally, his ass and his head and everything else between. Get him to dry off. And I'm like, okay, let's start planning for tomorrow. So I start planning for tomorrow. And I'm going through my stuff. I'm like, okay, let's just start charging my cameras. Going through my stuff, organizing shit. Where's my cameras? My primary and my secondary shooter. Oh. I left them at the vineyard. An hour and 15 minutes away. I left $1,000 piece of equipment, or equipment together. I left them at the fucking vineyard. So I called the vineyard. Like an asshole. Get the coordinator for tomorrow. Can you hold on to those for me? I really, really appreciate it. Great. No problem. Okay. Well, I look like an asshole. So, okay. Let's just shake this off, a little bit of Chinese food, and call it a day. I got to go back there tomorrow. Wake up at 5:15 instead of 6. I'm like, all right. I feel good. I'm up. I slept. Let's do this. There's a race at New Hampshire Border Speedway, which is on my way here. There's cops everywhere. I passed pretty much every single town imaginable to get here. Nobody bats an eye at me. I get 5 miles from the venue. I'm looking down the street. What is that? What's parked on the side of the road? Is that a cop? That can't be a cop. I think that's a cop. Oh, his lights are on. I'm getting pulled over by small town police. Guy gets out of the car. Grab my license and registration immediately. Put my hand on the steering wheel. Put my head down in shame in my V8 convertible. Where are you going, sir? Going to Zorvino Vineyards. Driving a little fast. Want to get there on time. Shooting a wedding. What are you doing there? I'm a videographer, sir. Part-time. Okay. Goes back to his vehicle. Sitting there. Have no sunglasses on. Car's off. Hazard lights are on. I'm no threat. He's sitting there in his car looking at something. What's he doing? Is he checking up on me? He's checking my address. Is he printing something? What's he printing? Oh, he better not be printing something. Am I going to be going to this wedding to shoot and use all this money to pay a fucking speeding ticket? Is that what my life has been reduced to? Is this it? This is my bittersweet symphony. That's life. And then he stops, goes to get out of the car, stops again, gets out of the car. Looking at that left hand. Where's his right hand? And what do I see? A driver's license, a New Hampshire state registration, and nothing else. But I don't celebrate yet. I don't celebrate yet until I turn on the car. Comes over, says, slow it down. This is giving you a warning this time. Slow it down. Drive safe to the vineyard. Thank you, sir. Have a great day. Start the car up. Wait till he gets in his car. And then take off. And now I'm here at a beautiful Zorvino's Vineyard. I have my cameras back. Have my gear charging. I'm shooting time lapses. I'm staring at the bumblebees. And I'm pretty sure I'm at the right wedding. But I have no fucking idea because who knows going to show up today. I don't know. There could be a shooting at a vineyard. I have no idea. All I know is it's not going to be me. The only thing I'm shooting is with a Sony Handycam. But that was my life this weekend. Went to the wrong venue. Well, I went to the right venue on the wrong day. My dog was covered in bear shit. Forgot my gear an hour and 15 minutes away. And I got pulled over. But despite all that, we persevere. We brought 2 pairs of clothes. And if I have to utilize 2 pairs of clothes, well, there's no need for underwear at part 2. But it is a beautiful day. And I do just want to say to the bride and groom, now that I've gotten everything else off my chest, you know, it's got to be honest here, there's alpacas here. There's alpacas at this vineyard. It's all shaven and stuff like that. I swear, if Mohammed bin Salam came here to have dinner, he would probably have one of those alpacas like Khashoggi'd right in front of the guests and served to him medium rare. They got bocce ball here. They got their own wines here. They have a selection of assortments and liquid IV in the bathroom, which, since this is a Jewish wedding, most of that will be confiscated by the end of the night. LOL, my tribe. Hashtag my tribe. But I'm intact. My car is clean. All my gear is here. This is technically a Sunday leftovers, but it'll probably air on Tuesday. The guests won't arrive till 1. Bridal party probably won't arrive till 2. And that's pretty much it. I just wanted to convey to you that I am here. And in contrary to the last podcast, I'm not queer. So there you go. That's that. If you're not sure what I'm referring to, go ahead and listen to the last podcast or watch it. I dropped a snippet of it on the Instagrams. You can go ahead and check that out. But I guess that's it. I just wanted to let you guys know what was taking place, what I'm up to, and kind of what I do partially for a living. But to the bride and groom, just want to say, congratulations on all your hard work, your dedicated communication, your, uncompromised love for one another, your dedication to the faith, your faith, and that this day is for you and for nobody else. I mean that. You paid a lot of money, spent a lot of time, and put forth a lot of effort and love towards this day. That is for you and for no one else. There are spectators, but there's only one bride and groom. And I appreciate you for having me. I appreciate Zorvino's Vineyards for tolerating me on 2 consecutive days. I should win a Purple Heart for that. Purple Heart in videography. But I wish you guys all the best. And that's pretty much, I guess that's it. You guys are awesome. Thank you for having me. In the meantime, you folks listening, watching, and subscribing, you guys know where to find me. Questions, concerns, comments, you can email me through my website, or you can email me directly, positivesarcasm@outlook.com. Look at this view. This is where I am. This is like where Tim Dillon should be, or probably is right now. So, it's a privilege to kind of just sit here and get through talk about the tough things that happened over the past weekend. But I managed to get through it. It's awesome. But in my opinion, Daddy's got to go to work now. Recorded here from Zorvino's Vineyards. This has been a Positive Sarcasm presentation.